Hello, I'm here at the Glastonbury Festival. It's possibly the world's ultimate celebration of music plus electricity. But does anyone really care about what using up all this juice is doing to my planet? I've got to live here. In fact, so do they.
Do you know what? I feel like the human race is treating the planet a bit like the way people do at these kind of events.
Have you been to the toilets at Glastonbury? Okay, you know when you get there on the first day, in the first 10 minutes, they're pristine and clean and you want to use them.
You know, the way that no one really concerns themselves with the litter. You know, we might make a token effort to put it in the ring, but basically it gets slung on the floor.
You know, by the second day, there's a lot of toilet paper around that you feel someone else has used already.
We leave on the Sunday night thinking someone else will clean up.
By the third day, you just don't want to go in there. It's like as if a bunch of pigs has been let loose in the sty.
I suppose I'm slightly hoping that people slightly more organised than myself will take charge.
I do feel that strangely, this is a good example of what happens.
You know, the Earth has reached the third day of the Glastonbury toilet, hasn't it, as far as global warming is concerned?
Putting on any big event will obviously involve energy, and Glastonbury is no exception. But we've made a major effort through the years, and especially this year, to reduce our effect on the environment.
If the government wants to issue like everyone with instructions, I'll willingly follow them, especially if they're going to bring out guns and stuff and force us to do it.
We have a team of litter pickers who go around after the festival picking up every bit of stuff they can find, including metal especially, which can be dangerous to the cows.
Well, this bunch of degenerate freeloaders can't even be bothered to change their pants. What are they going to do to change the environment? Do you know how many carbons you're emitting?
No, I wouldn't have a clue. My job means that I fly, so our carbon footprint is way, way off the league.
It's cost 140 carbons for you to get here.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's quite a lot. Does it make you think about, switching the telly off and stuff like that?
No, to be honest with you, it really doesn't.
Apparently, Chris Martin from Coldplay has said that he's actually not going to do any tours outside of Britain now because they don't want to be flying their equipment back and forth and stuff like that.
It's really cool. I'm really with him on that, and I think that's great.
And it's raining. We're in the middle of summer. Maybe climate change might be all right. Might be a good thing.
No, I don't think so. I think it should be really sunny. Definitely shouldn't be raining.
Should be stopped. It should be raining.
No, I don't think it should be raining in summer. No.
But is that part of climate? I think if climate changes and it gets warmer, global warming, surely that'd be better.
Live in London and whatever, and you see like conspicuous consumption and all this sort of stuff, and it makes you wonder where we're going. There just seems to be this like ignorance or like apathy towards the whole subject.
There should be a balance, shouldn't there? It shouldn't be like raining hard like it is now, but it shouldn't, it should be really, really hot. I mean, there should be like some happy medium.
Exactly. So we need to somehow get together to make the climate just exactly the right level for us. How did you get here?
Hovercraft.
Well, that's a million.
Really?
A million carbons.
Oh man, damn! I knew I should have used the pogo stick.
But at the end of the day, I'm personally convinced that it's our rate of consumption of things that's the real problem.
I mean, we actually produce carbon ourselves, don't we? We breathe it.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, trees are good, aren't they? Because we breathe out carbon, is it carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide?
I haven't got a clue.
You don't know anyone who's still in any acid by any chance?
No, I wish I did. Look at this thing. It's a massive soundstage. You think your widescreen telly at home is using up a lot of juice. Think about what this thing is doing. It's shooting electricity into the crowd, entertaining them all. What are Greenpeace going to do to offset this sucker?
Well, Glastonbury is not set up to be an eco-festival, so it'd be wrong to claim that somehow it was greener than green. But across the site this year, there's a number of the generators being run on waste oil. So this is oil that would have otherwise been thrown away from the food industry that instead can be burned instead of diesel. That makes it a low-emission fuel. So, with that and the combination of many of the stalls up in the greenfields using solar power or wind power, more and more of the festival is taking attention, paying attention to the source of their energy.
Here I am in Greenpeace's renewable energy solar showers. This means I can combine my new hobby, saving the planet, with my favourite pastime, getting my kit off in public. But there is a way we can save the planet without all taking our clothes off. It's called a bicycle.
The bicycle is stunningly useful and brilliant. Brilliant for transport, brilliant for shifting stuff. And look, a new use, a smoothie maker.
Eco-tasty.
I'm charging my phone by riding the bike.
That's great.
Yeah, it is great, isn't it?
This is our bit of helping it, but this is also our bit of making other people realise how they can help it. You can make electricity without even knowing it. You can charge your phone, your iPod, your MP3. You need never plug in your mobile phone again if you've got a bicycle. You can't force people into being green. You can't force people into believing the issue. You can just give them the information and help them understand, really.
You know, we've got this climate change concert coming up, and we've got this, they're trying to highlight awareness here. And rock stars generally, they travel around the world in planes with all their kit and their gear and their entourage, causing all kinds of problems. You don't think it's a bit rich coming from them?
Yeah. They're cunts, aren't they?
Maybe your mate Chris Martin should carry his stuff to the next concert.
I would like to see Martin, lugging his own equipment, his own amplifiers. That would be great, wouldn't it? In fact, you should demand that of him.
Well, I tell you, before this band took off, you know, my carbon footprint was a lot smaller.
I would work with a full band, but because I'm so energy efficient, I work with Dan on a laptop. That's how serious we are about it.
You could probably cycle and get a dynamo and run it yourself as well. It's the way to go. Well, it's Sunday. I'm a bit sleep deprived and a bit depraved. But I think I've actually learned something about the environment. And I feel like I actually want to save the planet now. But first things first, James Morrison's on 5 minutes. I'm going to go and chuck some mud at him.